So nice to see you guys. So nice to be here. Yes, I'll put behind the table.
You're the star.
You're the star.
You're the millionaire.
You're the star. I'm the millionaire. Oh, that's it. No. Who's the star? Coop is the star. Yes, you. All right.
It's like you guys have fun.
All right. I can't wait to meet all of you. And
Potsie!
yes.
Well, Potsie, we'll just kind of, we've had a chat. I got to tell you, the Crown Plaza now has a new record holder in wings eaten within an hour. It's
What?
eating wings.
Oh my God.
The other night.
We started off with wings. We said, okay, there we go. I'm a little hungry. I don't know. And this wonderful,
Started with one order.
no, but we started with this wonderful lady there.
Yep.
She goes, you know, I love these things. I'm not quite fried. And then I go, really? So we took her word on it.
Yep.
So we got 1 order, 2 orders, 3 orders of wings. And how
New
much,
record for Crown
and how much
Plaza.
Cabernet?
Enough so I can drive home. I'll get on
You
that.
can drive. I won't say.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
But this is a question on our part.
Oh, it is.
Yep. Before we go to the audience, one thing that people did not know.
I'll tell you, this chair sucks.
Well, I'll get you another one. I'll get you one from in there.
Oh, no, I just found it. No, oh, actually, it's pretty good. I just found a place to sit. It's perfect.
All right.
Kind of went under. Yes.
What is there, before we get to her?
She has a question right here. Yes.
When you guys play on packages at Arthur, at the A's, are they really playing the instrument?
Oh, okay. First of all, you know what's so funny? You said Arthur.
I watch it every day.
I got, but you said Arthur. So here's what's funny. When we did the pilot of Happy Days, you know, you don't know if it's selling or anything. The pilot is something that you hope the network will buy for a series. And there was a drive-in restaurant in Burbank, California called Arthur. And that's when we did the pilot. And then, when the series sold, they thought, well, we can't use Arthur because someone owns that name. So they changed it to Arnold.
Well, I watched the show.
And well, as far as the music, I sang for real on the show. Not one of us played the instruments. And anyone who's a professional musician out there knows what I'm talking about. But it was cute.
But you sing.
Oh, I sang. Oh, yeah. First class, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday. Come on, everybody. Rub-a-dub, just relaxing in the tub. Thinking everything was alright. Well, I jumped out the tub, put my feet on the floor, wrapped the towel around me, and I what? Opened the door, and then I splish splash. Forget about the bath. I went and put my dance shoes on.
Give him a hand on that one. I almost got punched in the car the other day, Cass. And for real, you sing. I forgot about it. I was running home to see
I love it. He
Joni.
goes, you sing? I go, have you seen Happy Days?
But I ran home to see Joni. It wasn't you. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Where's
Where's Chachi? I thought you wanted someone who could sing. Ooh.
He can't play that drum very good.
By the way, if you want to do a question, let me know. I'll come around with my
He is
phone,
cute.
so
He's a good guy.
don't be shy to ask him questions and
Come on,
stuff.
Rachel, come on, people. Come on, you got some questions, right?
Where does he
in
live?
California. I live actually in Ojai, California, which is a little mountaintop community. It's in Southern California, a little above Ventura, California. So it's like 103 degrees, but if you go down like 20 minutes, it's 73 degrees at the coast. It's very close. But it's a small town that's it's wonderful people, very eclectic, and yeah, time kind of stops. And I like that. I like having kind of a peaceful, quiet place. Even during COVID and all this, you can literally go out, hike the mountains, and you know, it wasn't not quite as contained as living in the city. And I think you guys feel that here. You guys here have the opportunity to get outside the city pretty easily. It's harder in Los Angeles, so you guys will love it.
You know what a lot of people don't know? Tell just some of the TV shows, because I know there's a buddy of mine, I think Zeno over there, a Star Trek fan, but all the things, because people are asking, what is he doing now? You do a lot of directing, and tell them some of the big shows you do.
Well, I started directing in '85. I've been very fortunate, but I guess the shows you might know, directed a lot of Star Trek Voyager, Deep Space Nine, a lot of 90210, Melrose Place, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, oh my gosh, Hercules, people like that show, and Xena, did a lot of that. Oh my gosh, Sequest, did a lot of that. Oh my gosh, so many different shows. Titans, Charm, people at Charm, did a lot of Charm, yeah. So yeah, I've been very lucky, been able to do a lot of eclectic kind of directing, and yeah.
One thing I found out in our conversation too is the fact you see these big conflicts with staff with different TV shows that hate each other, but you guys still get along, and you guys, every one of you, no problems whatsoever.
On Happy Days?
Yeah.
Oh, Happy Days. We struck the show. Do all you know that there were 2 pilots for Happy Days? A pilot means trying to sell a show. The first one didn't sell. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. We did a pilot a year before the show that you see, and but it was a much different pilot. It was before American Graffiti came out. It was before Grease, the Broadway musical, which became a big film, came out, and it was a much. You're leaving? Am I that fucking boring? You're too young? You can learn, boys. Tell them. Anyway, back to the question. I'm sorry I cussed. I'm actually not so right.
I'll deal with you.
Anyway, so we did this pilot, and Gary Marshall, our creator, wrote it, but it was a much different pilot. Ron Howard was in it, I was in it, Marion Ross was in it. There was no Fonzie, no Ralphie. Aaron Moran, a different Joni, and a different Mr. C. Not Tom Bosley. And it was a much softer show. I don't know, there was a film called Summer 42 back then.
Yeah.
Much softer. It was a much kinder, gentler kind of show. And it was very good, but it didn't sell. And then I went back to playing the concerned boyfriend parts. I did a lot of that before that. It would be like, I reacted a lot. It would be like 5 pages. I'd have 5 lines. I'm like the boyfriend. I was a really good nodder while I'm listening, waiting for my line. I'm waiting for my line. And it finally comes. It comes. I go, yes, I understand. And I'm going, oh good, I got through that page. Anyway, and then so I'm doing this film called Lisa Bright and Dark in up by San Francisco. And Kay Lenz at the time gets started. Anyway, and there was I'll backtrack in a minute, but there was someone very special playing Kay Lenz's sister in this movie, The Loop. So out of the blue, I get a call, hey, they're going to do another Happy Days pilot because American Graffiti was out, it was a big hit, and Grease was on Broadway, big hit. But they said, we want to do another pilot, but we want it a little different. We want it more like Graffiti. And Ron Howard and I just didn't get the parts again. We had to not only audition, screen test this game, because they thought we might be too old. And who knows, the show went from like 74 to 84, too old, right? So anyway, so we did. We went away, screen test. Anyway, we got the parts again. This time, luckily, and they added a part called Ralph because Donnie actually screen tested for Potsie. And they didn't cast him, but they loved him. And they created Ralph for him. And then Fonzie was this like 6-line character in the pilot. And actually, Gary was thinking he'd be this big kind of funny guy. And Nicky Dolenz from the Monkees was in the lead for the part.
Wow.
And they brought Henry Winkler in at the last moment, who had done Lords of Flatbush. And he went in with his own interpretation of Fonzie, beat out Nicky Dolenz. Thank God, because Henry bought me a house. And they always said, geez, are you jealous of Henry? I said, are you kidding? He bought me a house. I'm hanging on to that. He can go, hey, keep going. So,
do you have a question over here?
You interrupted me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were done.
I thought you were done.
I was finished. You gotta wait a second. Just because I took a breath? Anyway. Oh, no, don't go. Please don't go. No, we do need each other. So anyway, so to cut to the chase, yeah, we did the pilot. This time it's sold. That's why I'm here tonight.
My turn.
Oh, no, stop 1 second. I forgot part of the story. they needed a new Joni. And the actress that was playing Kay Lindsay's sister, when I was in San Francisco, was Erin Moran. And I recommended her. I said, have you auditioned Erin? They go, no. And she got the part. So that's how that happened. Okay.
Me again? All right.
Yeah, with all your background as a producer, did you do anything with Ron Howard?
Yes, actually, the first thing Ron and I did, there was a film actually in 1980, a story I wrote. It's called Skyward, and it starred Betty Davis. And I know people get bored, so I'm not going to say it. But it's a long story. But yes, Ron, we both exec produced it. I wrote the story, he directed. And that was the film that got Ron the approval of Alan Ladd to direct Night Shift. And from Night Shift we went to Splash and on and on and on. So Ron and I, we did quite a bit in television early on, yes. And he's still like a brother. Yeah. But by the way, he's just a super brilliant talent. But yeah, so we're still very close, and we've done some amazing things together. Yeah.
Everybody else?
Yo.
Here we go.
2 years ago, most was here.
Who?
Ralph, Eyeball.
Sit on it.
I've never heard of that. No, Don, by the way, Donnie, he's my best friend in the world. We are so close. He's like a brother to me. So, yes. Don was here. And actually, he's one of the reasons I'm here. Because he said, you got to go, Anson. Well, he just loved it. Loved all of you. Loved Springfield, everything. And he also knows, I'm a history buff. I really am. And Lincoln, and I'm like, oh my God, I am still there. So yeah, Don was a big fan of all of you.
So the question was.
I'm sorry.
The question,
Are you bored with him too?
the question was, are you guys still close? But you answered important.
Actually, let me see this. You want to see close? Let me see. Let's see if I have a text.
You texting right now?
No, I'm not texting right now. So I don't. We did text today. Hang on.
1, 4.
Here.
This might be really cool.
Here. You can read it verbatim.
Hold on.
It's going to come to you.
All right, gonna read this here. Who's this? Looking for it.
Start with that. This is Don.
Bro, you settled in your hotel? How was your trip? Am I reading that part?
Yeah, sure.
One of my lines here. Hey bro, I met Coop. He adores you. Right after I got off the plane, we got to the hotel. He had chicken wings and stuff, and then I crashed. Just got back from the Lincoln Library. Amazing. You're right. Everything could not have been nicer. What would be expletive? Would be a hell of a lot more fun if you were here. Ants. Bro, glad you're enjoying it. I knew you would. Say hi to Coop for me. Also to Barry. Have a great time. Wow.
That's real time, folks. So yes, he's a very close friend. I don't know why he likes you, but it's okay.
Anybody else out there? I want to miss anybody? Questions? Oh, all right. I'm done.
So of your own personal children, have any of them watched Happy Days, and what do they think of
Actually, like most kids, they go, eh. They go, why do they like you, Dad? I don't know. Which I love. They don't, they really, I haven't pushed it on them. I kind of keep away from the celebrity with them and any of that. So they really don't care. Yes.
For each script,
when you have scripts for every show?
Yeah.
How long did it really take you to
Make the show?
yeah, I mean, is it like a day or two, or does they give you to
Oh, I understand.
memorize everything, or is it kind of just,
I get it. You know, it's funny, when Happy Days first started, it was a one-camera show. One-camera show means like a movie. You have one camera, it takes forever to shoot it. But if you look at any of your comedy shows, they're like 3-4 camera pull out in front of a live audience. It's old. So we start off one camera like a movie. And then second half, like toward the second season, we switched to a 3-camera live audience show. So to do the 1-camera show was like really hard. 15-hour days. I mean, you got in when it was dark, you left when it was dark. A lot of work, really exhausting. 3-camera is so much nicer because it's like a play. And what you do is, in terms of what you're asking, the time spent, on Monday you would read the script. On Tuesday you'd start rehearsing it, like a play. Wednesday you'd rehearse it, like a play. You would have a run through for the writers to get rewrites. They give you notes. Thursday it's camera blocking. That's when they take you, when you shoot a sitcom, everything's at the same time. It's like 3 or 4 cameras coordinated to shoot what you're doing. So they do camera blocking day, which is setting all the cameras, right? And then you would do a run for the writers, and they give you more notes. Friday, you would go in, and they give you some notes, but then you would do a run through for an audience. They give you more notes, and then Friday night, for about 2 hours, you would shoot the show.
It's about a week.
And that would be it. Yeah, that's it. So it's Monday through Friday, you're done. Yeah. Yeah.
Got one over here. It's my
And by the way, don't forget these guys. Any questions?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I'll be back.
Would you get off your phone? Jeez. Is that just interesting? God, get this out. We're like so bored. Jesus. No questions? Forget you guys. Okay.
I have a statement for you over
I'm
here.
kidding. What? What?
She said I have a statement.
A statement.
So,
You have a statement?
are you ready for this?
A statement? Oh, your God. All right.
So you did an episode in 1976, Two Angry Men. I don't know if you remember. They were in court. Fonzie was in court, and there was a female judge, Judge McKay, played by June Lockhart.
Oh, wow.
She is my great aunt, and she remembers being with you guys on the set. So I just wanted to say.
Oh, thanks, but I have another statement.
Okay.
When I was doing Lisa Bryant Garth, remember I said where Erin Moran and his sister? One of the stars was Ann Lockhart.
That's my cousin.
And the first time we
Her
met
daughter.
June Lockhart
Yeah.
was when she came to that set in San Francisco.
She's a wonderful lady, and
She's amazing. She was like a pistol.
she still is. I will tell
Oh
you when
my
she's
God, I
97
love her.
years old now.
She reminded me of Marion Ross,
Yeah.
who's 92 years old.
That's awesome. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Awesome. God bless you. Absolutely awesome.
And I'm from Canada, so I am here all the way from Canada and
Whereabouts?
Toronto, Ontario.
I spent a lot of time in Mississauga.
It's beautiful there.
Oak Park?
Yep.
All that is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or Oak, is it called Oak Park or Oakville?
Oakville.
By the Lakeville?
Oakville and Toronto.
Oakville, I would spend a lot, because I was doing a play at Stage West there in Mississauga.
It's beautiful there, right?
For months, yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see you.
And I
here.
directed a lot of Vancouver. A
Oh,
lot.
did you?
Oh, tons of shows, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff done out there. At
Oh,
West.
huge. Oh, it's so funny, we're directing it, it's like, if you didn't like the lunch on your set, you could walk a block over and get to someone else's.
There you go.
Seriously. And they never go, oh, good, hands on, yeah, I'm doing this, and yeah, this. And you go, oh, you have chicken, I'll take that.
We're very friendly people in
Very.
Canada.
Awesome. Love Canada.
Awesome. Well, it's
Yeah.
nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
All right. That's it.
Quirkiest thing about you that people do not know.
What?
I want you to reveal today. Quirkiest thing. Still, some oddball thing, hobby that you like to do, or something. What's bizarre about you? Anything bizarre? Any quirkiness?
That's not a one-note answer.
I'm just.
You tell me. Tell me what you're talking about.
Just, we all have like, just weird hobbies. Just something that we wouldn't imagine you doing as a hobby or something like
Sailplaning?
that would shock people. That you do ballerina or something. I don't know.
Sailplaning?
What's that?
Sailplaning?
Sailplane, yeah, that's right. You did tell me that. You're a
He asked you what
sailplane
your,
for
he
how
asked you
long?
what your
That's what we're looking
hobby
for.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was an athlete and all that. I love sports and all that. But in terms of a hobby, golf didn't do it for me and all this. So, but then once I had kids, that went away because it takes way too long. But my hobby was sailplaning. You know when you're towed up like on the plane in a glider? So I was a glider pilot for years. I mean, I was just like wow, that was it. And you literally when you're a glider pilot, you're in the, when you see a bird just in the air, not flapping its wings, just they're in a thermal, they're in a pocket of hot rising air, and that's sailplanes. You're like a bird, and no engine, and yet you can go from like a 2,000 foot release up to 10,000 feet without an engine. Just with hot rising pockets of air, just science. So yeah, but I did that for years and years and years.
Cool.
And I'm still alive, thank God.
But hey, like I said, this time flies when you're having fun. I don't want to miss any questions there, so anybody need a hit? All right.
No, everybody, whatever, yeah.
Everybody.
Hey Anson, I was just curious, did you end up keeping any clothes or things from the set when everything wrapped up?
You know what's funny? It's funny you said that. If there's a word of idiot, it should be right across my forehead. Literally, in blinking lights. Idiot, dummy, whatever. No, back then when Happy Days wrapped, if anyone here is a collector of memorabilia and all that, I'm blanking right now. Because back then it wasn't a, oh, you're videoing. Hello. Back then it wasn't, like memorabilia and all that was not a big deal. And so we just didn't keep things. However, I did keep my original Jefferson High jacket. I kept the collared sweater. I kept a few things like that. But just to show you how stupid I was, Henry had the leather jacket. He kept one. The Smithsonian had one. But they always had 3 of everything, just in case. And it was the last night of Happy Days, the last show. Mick Gerard, who was a costumer, I'm walking by the wardrobe room, and he goes, Anson, do you want this? It was the 3rd Fonzie jacket. I go, meh.
But don't you remember the show, the episode where everybody dressed up like Fonzie?
Oh yeah. But this was the original. I go, yeah. He ended up giving it to his goddaughter, Jill. I forgot her last name. She was on the Love Boat. She played
Whalen. Jill Whalen.
Jill Whalen.
He gave it to Jill Whalen. So I said no. And then, okay, so that's one, like dummy 1. Dummy 2 was, we were doing if you remember, Happy Days was going, Ron had left, and then they were burning down Arnold. They made it in Nebraska. And before they burnt everything, they said, Anson, we'll save it for you, would you like the center booth? Nah. Gone. Then, at the end of Happy Days, they said, you know the jukebox they shot was on the set? Anson, do you want to buy it for $1,000? Nah. And now it's on camera, and it's embarrassing for many lifetimes to come. So what I'm saying is, if you're anywhere with anything that could possibly be memorabilia or whatever, nostalgic for it, keep it. Don't say no. Do you have your answer?
I do.
Way back here.
And by the way, just so you know, and you probably know, I just auctioned off a lot of this on Heritage. Did you know that? No. I did this because all this stuff. I did save the jacket. I saved a lot of scripts and all this. And my kids went and I'm going. You know. And then someone said, why don't you put it on Heritage? And I thought, if I can sell this to a collector that really appreciates it, that's going to go down for generations. So I just did that. And everything just sold out. Yeah. What's that?
Board games, Happy Days.
Can I have that?
I said, who's selling you these?
Did you sell
I didn't sell one, but someone did. Yes.
You were the legend Fast album in the beginning of the song. Tell us about that. How amazing was that?
Well, it wasn't so much Fat Down. No, it wasn't Fat. It was, oh my gosh, it was, oh my gosh. It was Rock Around the Clock. It was Bill Haley. It was Bill Haley. And guess what? People don't know this. It's so expensive to buy the original song. They hired Bill Haley to come back in to the studio, and he re-recorded it for Happy Days. And Ron Howard were there. Ron Howard and I were there when he did it. And he re-recorded it for Happy Days. And also the Happy Days theme. You know the Goodbye, Great Sky stuff, right? Yeah. That's Ron and I clapping. No one knows that. Yeah, we were there when they recorded it. Yeah.
Wow. Well, is anybody out here? Hands up, anybody else? Go back here. You guys got it?
I'll give you another chance. They just got his tongue stuck out there. Geez. The biggest star, once they're the biggest star that appeared on Happy Days. The biggest star. Well, Tom Hanks guest starred. Okay, and Pat O'Brien. Remember the Ronald, the Gipper, and then there were a lot of. But the biggest, like, iconic star ever was on the set. Robin Williams, big time, bigger than all of them. You want to hear the story? He wasn't contracted on the show, but you want to hear about the story of one of the most famous people in history, in modern history, that spent a day on the set with his son, surprising us? Here's the story. It was the first year of Happy Days, 1974, and we were one camera, meaning it took forever. It was a kind of a cold morning and boring, and there weren't a lot of cast that day. Ron was there, Donnie was there, I was there, Henry was there, and a guest star, and our director. And we're there, kind of bored. I walked over to get a cup of coffee in this big old tin of coffee. It wasn't very slick, trust me. And I go back to Donnie, I go, this guy someone looks just like John Lennon with a kid. And Don goes, oh yeah, John Lennon came to hang out with us on the set. It was John Lennon.
I saw the picture with Julian.
It was John Lennon with his son Julian. And when he was 10. It shows how old I am. When he was 10, and it was his favorite show, and no one told us. And John Lennon spent the entire day and it's with us on the Happy Days set. The kindest, most heart. And he's there going, he's doing little original doodles for the crew, signing it. Not us. Oh no, we're professionals. Oh no, we don't do that. Signing autographs. Oh yeah, we don't do that. Thank God we got a picture with him. In the meantime, the crew today, they're buying houses with a little picture, But anyway, yeah, so that was one of the most amazing days for me. Because I remember years and years, 12 years old, and who in the hell would think I'd be spending the day with John Lennon? Who knew, even if we wore. So that was monumental in my life.
There's one thing we discussed in the car which blew my mind away.
What?
And that was the fact, you guys remember the softball team that used to travel around, play the Happy Days crew? You guys were all over the world, you beat everybody. That just blew my mind. I thought it was just a 1 or 2 time thing you guys did.
Oh, we kicked butt. Are you kidding? We were serious. We had we're all ex-athletes. Gary Marshall, our mentor, the creator of Happy Days, desperately wanted a softball team. We were so, and that people say, what's your favorite moments of Happy Days? It's not the set, it's the baseball team. We played in Japan, we played in Germany, we played in the Mediterranean, we played every major stadium in the United States, Yankee Stadium. The last time we were all together, the era that passed, there was, if you probably can look it up on YouTube or whatever, there was a big honor for Gary Marshall. And way after he passed, probably 3 years ago, and it was a terrible situation, and we all showed up for that. Yeah, Ron, Henry, myself, Donnie, Linda, many people. Yeah, but the thing is, if there's something really important, everybody's a phone call away. Yeah.
Anybody back to this? Oh, you got another one?
Yeah. No one else can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like when Fonzie died, remember the funeral and Penny Marshall and,
Yeah.
they showed up.
Yeah.
Was that like a spin-off? a spin-off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's how it kind of
Well,
started.
Gary, Fred Silverman, who was head of ABC at the time, said, "Is there a spin-off?" And and Gary and Penny is Gary Marshall. Penny Marshall, Gary Marshall's sister, and she's brilliant. God bless her, she's brilliant. And she was on The Odd Couple. She played the secretary, remember? And and Cindy was brilliant. You might remember Cindy Williams from American Graffiti, The Conversation with Coppola. Kind of, a little lightweight, And he said they'd be good together. So they decided to do a couple episodes as Laverne and Shirley on Happy Days. And Fred Silverman said, "I see it, and it's spun off."
Remember when Sean was saying?
Yeah, it's a great episode. And then it's sold. And then Ron and I did I don't know if we did a few Laverne and Shirley's. Ron Howard and I. We went over and guest starred on the show when it started. But yeah, and it was pretty amazing. You guys got to get Cindy Williams here.
That'll work. Timmy, our agent back there, yeah.
All right.
Who is the jokester or the prankster on the show of the whole group?
Gosh,
all the craziest, funniest things.
It's so funny. It was as funny as it was. It wasn't. It was a quiet jokester show. Yeah, like everyone had. I shouldn't say this. Are there kids? Never mind. There's certain tradition. It wasn't really a jokester show. It's so funny. Don, who's like the funniest,
Right.
he's pretty quiet in life. I don't. And I guess I think I was more animated than a lot. But there wasn't really a joke, so we're very serious about our comedy and whatever.
And what I heard in this conversation, you guys are like family, or there's no feud between you and everything like that. So
You just read it.
I know. Yeah, is there any chance, because he has the capability, this is our DJ over there, do you think there's any chance you'll sing one song in the field tomorrow at the Avon Car Show? Is that possible?
Depends if you all show up.
Oh, they're going to show. Trust me, we're going to have a big crowd tomorrow.
Then it'll be acapella, probably, right?
We can make that work. You guys want them to sing tomorrow? You guys want them to sing tomorrow at the show?
Not enough.
Did you guys want them to sing tomorrow at the show?
The wave thing.
All right, we're coming up on 6 minutes ago. Any final questions for you, autographs and things like that? Come back here.
When you did an episode of Sabrina where you directed it and you guest starred, how easy was that for you?
Oh, when I had to direct it?
Yeah.
It's so funny. I didn't really guest star. It was like a little moment. And they said, Anson, because I directed a lot of it. We have this bit. What do you think? Would you do it? I go, yeah, sure. It took like one take. I was so pissed off I had to put on makeup and everything. And so I went into directing. You have to do any of that. Everyone else has that problem.
Is there a dream show that you haven't done yet that you want to do, or some sort of genre of show?
No, any dream show is a story that you want to tell. And that's when you write something. And we have a couple of things that actually might happen. So
Cool.
yeah, that's what's your dream. Yeah.
You want one middle?
I was just going to say, we have this monster boombox, and we'll put you on top of the monster boombox to sing for us. What do you think?
I don't know.
I did it
Sounds
today.
scary.
I got it there. I'm scared of heights.
How many people want to be on top of a boombox?
Well, we could put you
It
in
might
a
feel pretty good. I don't know. It's like,
we could put you in a 35-foot lift to have a microphone too.
So what?
We have a 35-foot lift that goes up in the sky. We give you the microphone, you can sing up in the air.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Donnie went up in it, so did Michael Lippo. And then I had to go up.
Donnie want to do it. Because, I am not Donnie. Do you want me to go up, guys?
Go up to the lift tomorrow, sing and go up to the lift, do both. What do you think?
It's not very better.
Do you want him to go up and maybe die in the lift and sing tomorrow?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Die, buddy.
Just joke, we love you. Any more? We're coming down the home stretch here.
I want to ask one more just because I can. Do you have any special stories regarding the final day of filming for the series Happy Days?
I kind of told you that with the Fonzie jacket that made me look like an alien. Yes, that was it. The thing is, the funny thing with Happy Days, there's no real end. The show ended. We still did softball games. We still were together. I mean, it's like the filming ended, but the friendship never ended. And guess what was paramount with us? It wasn't the show, it was the friendship.
Right.
And that's gone on since 1974. And it's as strong today as it was from the day we filmed. So, no, nothing really has changed.
Well, we certainly hope you have fun. We're not trying to kill you tomorrow, but
I'm not guaranteeing anything.
I know.
I'm not committing.
But you'll have a trophy due tomorrow. You're gonna get.
I'm getting a trophy.
Well, you're gonna give it to. You're gonna pick a card tomorrow.
Whoa.
We'll take you out of
stop.
golf.
I'm not getting a trophy.
No, you're not.
I'm giving a trophy.
You're giving a trophy to what?
Excuse me. Wait, whoa. That was not in the contract.
Well,
I missed the trophy. Wait, you're giving me a trophy I'm going to buy?
no, we're gonna take her around the golf cart. Oh, I like that car there. And you're gonna give it to him.
What if I don't like the car?
Well, then pick another one.
What if I like anything better?
You do it. It's your trophy to give. You give it to the helicopter that lands tomorrow too. They want to do that. So.
I can give it to the helicopter?
Yeah, they'll be landing.
It's not a car.
Car vehicle.
Okay,
could be
let's
motorcycle.
get real. Okay.
But you got that for you tomorrow.
You fooled me.
What?
I'm getting a trophy that I'm giving away. I signed the contract.
I'll give you an extra $5. Is that okay?
Don't. You owe me breakfast.
That's fine. All right, what we're gonna
No,
do?
I understand. No, I can't wait because I love cars.
So
I do.
key in the city.
I tell you guys better be awesome. I mean, I am particular about who that trophy goes to.
Well, I'm telling
No,
you.
I mean really particular. It's not just gonna be like, oh, it's gotta be. Man.
We have all ears.
You don't have a GTO up there? Any GTO? You all lose. Okay. Well,
We have cars from 1912 coming in tomorrow, so the present day looks like
1912?
spaceships. Yes.
no, I'm kidding. I think it's fair.
What we're gonna do?
How many muscle cars out there?
Muscle cars.
What year?
72.
Pretty new. Okay, what?
But what we're gonna do? Like I said, he'll be out there. We're gonna key the city at 10:30 at the mayor tomorrow. He'll be out.
Whoa. What with the mayor?
You are gonna get to keep that.
What?
The key of the city, the mayor's gonna give it to you tomorrow. Yeah, it's for real. Better than the trophy.
Excuse me. That wasn't even in the contract.
Well, it is now.
Whoa. Say that again slowly.
It's in the contract now.
No. What's happening? I heard the word mayor of Springfield, Illinois.
He's coming out here.
Okay.
He's gonna hand you.
Wait. I don't have to drive there?
He's coming
They
here.
come here?
While you're sitting up in the lift, while you're picking out your car, he's gonna bring a key to you.
So do I have to be the lift for the key?
Let me think on that. Let me
I'll
sleep
do it.
on that.
Really?
Yep.
Well, come on, that's pretty hot. I love that.
So we're gonna do some.
But what does the key open exactly?
You know, it's just a plaque with a key on it. Says you get a key in the city of Springfield.
Yeah, and what that mean?
Probably nothing. But it's a nice memento for you.
Do I like show it with free Starbucks?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can work on that.
Have you had a horseshoe yet?
Horseshoe. I told you that's one of the cardiac plate.
Excuse me, I'm listening to a beautiful person.
Well, then look at me.
You're bringing. I'm not looking. Yes.
Potsie, have you had a horseshoe yet?
No.
Okay.
What's a
Wanna have
horseshoe?
horseshoes on?
Please explain further.
Horseshoe is hamburger with tons of cheese poured on it with French fries.
Are you kidding?
You know, Tim is a medic back here. He'll be up by your
Is
side.
that is that a meal? Is that kind of a concept?
That's a tradition of Springfield.
Popular?
It's Springfield tradition.
It's a
You
tradition?
have to have one if you're going to have
Okay, I'm still there. But what tradition is making it? Which restaurant?
Well, there's different series.
Oh, it's a concert?
There's different series.
It's a great dish from Central Illinois right here, the horseshoe.
Okay, where do you buy it? Like, where do you buy it to go?
Well, we can get it from Darcy's Pint, other places like that. I know there's a lot of places.
Okay, please bring one. I want the one.
All right.
Springfield.
All right.
So we'll
I
have
want the one
Tim
you
McHerman
I want the
standing by
one,
with
no,
you.
I want the one you guys bought.
Okay.
And tomorrow you're getting Mellow Cream Donuts. That's another secret of Springfield. You get that for breakfast.
We're gonna have that, and bring the ambulance about 2 p.m.
Yep, Tim's a minute back here. We're going to start some signing now. Now you just come up and say hello. We got a great deal here. If you want something signed, it's $20. Photo, $20. You can get the combo for $30.